John?
Yeah, it is. Definitely. I wish you guys at home could smell it. Thank you, Sonia. Well, the holidays are coming up, and there's nothing like a down-home cooked meal. We have to get just the thing for you to help you get prepared for those high expectations. A great Southern cookbook. Joining me in the kitchen is Rebecca Lang, author of Southern Living Around the Southern Table Cookbook. Rebecca, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it.
Thank you. I hope you're hungry this morning.
I am starving, and you've got a Southern staple for us. Tell us what we're making here.
I do, and y'all know about these. We're doing shrimp and grits.
Yeah.
I call my recipe Atlantic shrimp and grits, and let me show you what I have in here. It smells so good.
It really does.
We have prosciutto, which is Italian bacon. It's
Yeah.
real good and smoky. I've got onion in here, and look how nice and beautiful my pan is. I had some butter and it browned up. And I have a little bit of jalapeno because we all like a little spice.
Yeah, a little spicy. It never hurt anybody.
And we're going to add some white wine so we can deglaze our pan.
Get that steam going a little
And
bit.
that's your good stuff that's coming in that you really want to enjoy and have in your bowl later. And I'm going to let you peel a shrimp with me. I'm going to put in some tomatoes and some shrimp.
I'm from Boston, so we know seafood, but Southern food's still kind of a mystery to me, so I'm going to try really hard.
Southern food is not hard, and the cool thing is that if you're not from the South, all you got to do is cook a little bit and you just...
And you instantly love the food, which is exactly what happened to me.
You do. And we've got tomatoes going in. Look how beautiful and nice and red. Now, the good thing is to pull off his tail.
You got local shrimp.
And you can leave them on.
Right?
These are beautiful South Carolina
They
shrimp.
smell good.
And of course, when you've got the ocean right outside, why wouldn't we use your beautiful shrimp?
Does that work for you? How'd I do?
You did an awesome job. Throw that in there.
I'm going to throw that one in there, too.
And we're going to cook these down. Now, I like to do these where we put the lid on and cook them a little bit. But I'm putting in some yummy, yummy lemon zest and some thyme and then some salt and pepper.
So a lot of flavor in your food.
A ton of flavor in my food. That's the point of it. If you're gonna cook, you just well do the best you can do. And in the recipe book, we have 167 recipes.
Yeah, let's talk about this book a little bit. 167 of your recipes.
167 of my recipes.
Wow.
Like, I mean, we have the shrimp that are ready and done, and I'm going to fix you a plate while I tell you some more about the book. But
Yes,
look how
please.
pretty. They cook down, they're browned, they're excellent, and you can smell them how good they are.
Tell me about your grits a little bit, because I know everybody does their grits a little different.
Everybody does grits a different. Now, these are so fun. You're going to be surprised. We cooked them in chicken broth. I want you to see how creamy they are. Look at that.
That's a good looking grit.
If a grit doesn't stand up on your plate, he's not worth the salt. So you've got to have those grits that are creamy and good. And we made them creamy, cooked them down in chicken broth, and then added evaporated milk.
So that's a lot of extra flavor right there.
It's a lot of
Tell me
extra
about
flavor.
Southern cooking, really what it means to you, because it's really all about family and heritage and bringing those things to the
family.
table.
Well, it's so important. I think it's such a big part of our history because as Southerners, we all cook food that means something to us.
Yeah.
And so I remember growing up as a child and having shrimp. And I think back to my grandmother and I think back to times when we could sit around the table and it was quiet and we all enjoyed each other's company, which is what I've done again in this book. But it's just a connection to our history.
Yeah.
And it's a time that kind of brings us back to that heritage that we don't have a lot. A lot of times we're too busy. So it's such a nice thing to sit down and
A great way to get
enjoy your
everybody around
family.
the table and enjoy the family.
I want you to have a taste now.
I will definitely
I know
do that.
you would like to taste.
You heard my reputation precedes me.
Oh, and over here, while you're eating, I want to tell you about my hummingbird cake. We've got pimento cheese.
So it's not just the Southern staples. You got some desserts in there. You got appetizers, everything.
Oh, I have anything you would possibly want.
Fantastic.
167 recipes. They are all 100% from scratch, and they've never been in the magazine before, so they'll be brand new. And the book is absolutely beautiful, full color throughout. And pimento cheese, I know you love pimento cheese, don't you? Okay, this is what I call divine pimento cheese. It has a little bit of Vidalia onion in it. And we can do it on crackers, on sandwich. The bacon deviled eggs are filled with bacon, and you know bacon's going up next year. So go ahead and buy your bacon, make your pimento cheese and your deviled eggs now. And the hummingbird cake is
Tell me about
lovely.
hummingbird cake, because I've seen it on menus around here, but I don't think I've ever had it.
Well, the hummingbird cake actually was submitted to the magazine to Southern Living in 1978. Nobody can trace back why it was named hummingbird cake, which is really kind of fun. It's a mysterious story. And then we end up, that's been the most requested recipe in the magazine ever.
Really?
So this is my take on the hummingbird cake. And that's a lot of pressure to develop a recipe for hummingbird cake, knowing that it's been on the magazine for so long and everybody's loved it for such a long time. But it's got a real good cream cheese icing. It has pecans in it, it has pineapple.
This is fantastic.
So good.
It's really delicious.
It's so good.
The best
and
grits
those
I've ever
grits,
had.
you can do those grits even if you want to do them not necessarily with shrimp. You can do them in the morning. You can do them anytime. You can have them with supper for lunch.
I want this book. Where can I go get that book?
You can get that book anywhere books are sold. It is available. It's on the bookstores tomorrow. It's released October 2nd, and it's online. You can get it wherever you want to.
You know what's almost better than the shrimp and grits? The fact that we're giving away 3 of those cookbooks.
I thought you were about to say
right
because you're
now.
about to start eating cake.
Oh, I'm going to have my cake after I finish my meal. My mom would be very disappointed. If you'd like a copy of Southern Livings Around the Southern Table, just give us a call. Right now, all you have to do is call that number on your screen, 849-2535. It is a heavy book, 167 recipes, so you must be able to pick it up at our station. We don't want to pick it up. We don't really want to mail it to you, but we do want you to have it. So come here and make sure you get it.
That could be your exercise. As you're eating your grits, you can
I'm
lift
going
the
to
book.
need it
How's
after
that?
this meal, that's for sure. Thank you so much,
Thank
Rebecca.
you,
We really
John.
do
I appreciate it.
This is delicious.
I'm so glad you like it.
Good, good, good. Thank you. All right, well, stretching and posing in the name of children's health. That's coming up next. Louie's Kids founder is here with what this annual downtown event means for local children and families. Take another bite.